Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope y'all keeping the vibes real. Hope y'all liking my videos. Gonna be playing some more The Longest Journey. Keep the vibes alive. Oh yeah. Peace out, everybody. See you later.
Hello everybody and welcome back. Today is part 3. Someday I'll get this down with the scrolling text here. Part 3. My bad. Part 3 of The Longest Journey. I hope y'all are liking these videos I've been doing. I've been trying to do like more different ones, like different games and stuff. But let's get right into this game. The Longest Journey, folks. Part 3. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, continue the journey. Oh yeah, that's right. We just went through the portal thingy in the last episode. Let's go this way. Yeah, keep walking. It's dark in here. Who are you? Talk to this guy.
Hello?
You gonna say anything?
Hi.
Et tu? Emile, tu vas?
I said what? Do you speak English?
Do you speak English? Parlez-vous français? Habla español?
Aku, stakayan paras. Inomalante candra, ton maris orethesiton.
So what? Okay, where's Cortez? Where am I? Who are you? Nod. Oh, listen.
Aku kandi. Good. Niranton al voce. Sank al coda magic. Torrante. Salhe. Naven. All tongue.
Yes, sir. Does I understand what you're saying? I have no idea what the frick you're saying. Let's listen some more.
Orta I beginning. Parasimtin you. You have Tiesa
Me?
magic Sara. The knowledge. Aritua ya itue by generations umani. Knowledge of all tongue.
Okay, someone got knowledge of all tongue. That is what he's talking in, by the way, everyone. He's talking in all tongue.
Now you have allowed the magic to enter your heart, and the knowledge of all tongue.
I can understand you.
But dormant, to guide your ears and your tongue.
I understand you. You speak English? Why didn't you just tell me straight away?
No, child. I do not speak English. I speak Naven, all tongue, the common language of Arcadia.
Arcadia? Wait a second. How did I get here? What is this place and who the hell are you?
Oh, my parents have abandoned me yet again. I'm afraid my preoccupation with ancient texts and the company of my fellow fathers have left me unequipped with the grace of social intercourse.
What?
What?
That I have been rude. My name, dear child, is Tobias Grensret, and I am the Vestrum of the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. We are the fathers.
Okay. I'm April.
April
Ryan.
Ryan.
I take it this is your first shift, your first passage through the divide?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I guess this is my first shift.
Then I will explain everything. Someone must. You are without guidance, without a mentor?
Mentor? There's this guy Cortez. He assisted me, told me about magic and truth and dreams and portals. Crazy stuff. Well, it seemed crazy at the time, although now I don't.
Cortez? Ah, yes, Cortez. Very good, very good. Then come, let us proceed. Let me show you Mercuria, the grandest city of all ages.
Alrighty. You're gonna show me now? You're gonna show me now. Alright, let's go. This thing is covering my face. There we go. Boing. Ooh. Very cool. Your face looks scary, April. Keep yawning and yawning. There we go. Alright.
Explore Mercuria, April. See the sights, meet the people, and then, when you are ready, return to the temple. I will answer whatever questions you may have there.
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Alrighty, what shall we do? Stalls. Let's go to the stalls. Alrighty, what are we doing? Talk to this person.
In a world without the screen, that's what passes for entertainment. And it's pretty darn good.
Alright. Let's talk to this guy.
Want to test your skill and perception with a game of cups? There are prizes to be won.
How do I play? Okay, let's go.
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Time is money, so make it quick.
What do you know about Vestrum Tobias?
Vestrum Tobias, eh? The High Priest of the Sentinel himself. Did you know they call themselves the Fathers? What a joke. When was the last time they did anything for us, the people? No. They are only interested in sticking with their outdated customs and keeping their secrets under lock. I'm getting more and more inclined to listen to these new people, the Vanguard. Their ideas appeal to me. They may be radical, but we're past due for a change. Only thing I don't wholly approve of is their alliance with the Tyrant. Filthy, dangerous people. But the Vanguard seem to have them under control, so I'm not too worried. I wish they wouldn't allow them into the city, though.
Alright. How do you get along with your neighbor?
How do you get along with your neighbor?
The maps merchant? We've faced each other for 6 years now, every single day, and he never speaks a word to me except to insult me. Nose high in the sky, calls me a charlatan, as if he's the guardian himself. You know, good oversized bag of wind?
Do you know anything about Stark?
Not much. I'm not too sure if I even believe in the place. I mean, you hear the stories and you read the books. Well, I don't, but some do. A place where there's no magic, only science? Sounds like a bloody paradise, doesn't it? I mean, with my, skills, I could make a killing in a place like that.
What's
He's a
that
cheat.
video
That's
like?
why.
What a queer question that is.
What a queer question.
What's the world like? It's big, for one, and too expensive. And they should ban Dalmari women from gambling because I swear, they have a second sight.
Thanks.
Now, how about a game of cups?
What can I win?
Well, there's coin, of course. Double your bet or choose from a wide variety of exotic prizes. Like this antique Domari canter from Guyenne. A superb replica of Mount Tyranny cast in pure solid iron. A magic walnut from the once glorious island kingdom of Ansiel. And this, unique bird. Get me out of here! Keep your beak shut, you scraggly piece of... And he talks! Great for feasts and for the amusement of infants. He's our top prize, a real keeper.
Alright.
How do I play?
You put your coin down on the table. I put a cup on top of it and shuffled it around with the other two cups. And all you have to do is guess which one hides your coin. And remember, no magic used and none allowed. This amulet right here will light up if you use magic. Then you'll be banned. For life.
Sorry, but I'm broke.
May the balance bring coin to your pocket, young lady, so that you may return to me and invest it in a game of cups.
Alrighty. Let's go talk to the merchant.
Maps, I got maps. Can I interest you in a map, miss? Top-notch, hand-drawn in quality ink by skilled sunwriters. Ain't no better in all the Northlands.
Alrighty. How much your maps? Do you sell maps for the city? Might have asked you a couple questions. No maps for me today, thanks. Might have asked you a couple
Mind
questions.
if I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes, maps?
Do you know Vestrum Tobias?
Go straight down the line.
Everyone knows Vestrum Tobias, girl. He's been an important part of this city for as long as I can remember.
What can you tell me about him?
The Vestrum is an honorable man, but a conservative one, and I don't know if he still has the best interests of the people at heart. Sometimes I think he worries too much about custom. The Sentinel have been our so-called protectors and keepers of the balance for so long we don't even think of it anymore. But now that the Vanguard are introducing a new way of thinking, new philosophies, I'm afraid the Sentinel will find their power diminished before too long. Their resistance to change will be their downfall. Mark my words, their downfall for certain. And Tobias, honorable man that he is, will be remembered as the captain who went down with his ship.
Alrighty. The neighbor. How do you get along with your
How
neighbor?
do you get along with your neighbors?
The Cups handler? Stay away from him, miss. He takes great joy in robbing people's purses. You can't beat him, not without magic. And he doesn't allow magic at his table.
How would he know if I did use magic?
Oh, he's got one of those blasted talismans. They're always digging up magical artifacts in Chicago.
Oh, boy.
And they sell them to dogs like him for a silver coin or two. Get a proper job, you son of a mole.
You son of a mole.
What do you know about Stark?
Land of wonders, strange customs, and machinery. Ah, to be in Stark. I'd give my right leg. Well, perhaps not my right leg as such. You really need two sturdy legs to stand on in this business, or you'll find yourself... Yes, a grand place indeed, free of this blasted, chaotic, unpredictable magic. Does no good to anyone. Now, machines built by man, controlled by man, in servitude of man. That's the future, isn't it? Yes, the Vanguard may be a little unorthodox in their methods and teachings, but they're right about one thing. Stark and Arcadia belong together, not apart.
What is Arcadia like?
What's Arcadia like?
What can I say about a whole world, girl? It's a beautiful place for sure, but we're stuck in the past. We don't look ahead, not like our cousins in Stark. Magic is all well and good, but it won't bring our world into the modern age, and Arcadia is untamed. It's wild and unpredictable. Good for the map business, sure, but not so good for productivity and expansion.
Right.
Oh, some people may consider our world a paradise. The Sentinel, for one, they'd prefer to keep it just the way it is. Me, I'd like to see some changes, and fast.
Thanks for your help.
Maps!
Maps.
How
What's
much are
your
your
maps?
That depends, miss. I got a very nice one here of the Border Mountains for only 6. Arons, fresh from the quill of a Sunrider. Maps, get your maps here.
Alright.
Do you sell maps of the city?
Can't help you there, miss. The Guild of Tourism has monopoly on city maps. I can tell you're not from around here, or you'd know that. Got tons of maps of all the Northlands, though, from the city of Tyron to the Bay of Fire. Maps!
Maps. Can I find the Guild of
Where
Tourism?
can I find the Guild of Tourism?
They're closed for the holidays.
Sure, that makes sense. Mind if I ask you a couple
I
of
just
questions?
did it again.
Yes, maps!
Thanks for your help.
Maps!
No maps for me today, thanks.
Fair enough, miss, but don't expect me to come running to your aid if you ever get lost in Riverwood. Without my maps, you'll probably end up a mole's dinner or worse. Maps!
Mole. Alright, what are we doing?
My intuition tells me
Maps!
that he sells maps. That's the guy in charge of the Cups game. It's a talking bird. It's a talking...
Alrighty, I can go that way. Is there anywhere else?
Nice fountain. Nice fountain.
Anywhere else I can go? Alright, we've already been that way. We gotta go to the city. Let's go to the city. Come on. Alright, what are we doing? Marketplace. City gates.
Those guys must be part of the City Watch. They look a hell of a lot more intimidating than the Newport cops, despite the lack of an exoskeleton.
Alrighty then. There's somewhere I gotta go out here, remember. I think I had to go over here. There we go, to the stall, folks.
This guy's selling musical instruments. Most of these I don't even recognize. But he's got a drum in there and what looks like half a guitar and a couple of dried rabbit carcasses. Ugh.
Woohoo!
I'm not in the market for an instrument at this particular moment. Still, good to know where to get one in case of a musical emergency.
Alrighty.
I'm I'm not in the market for an
All
instant.
right. I just figured I would go there. All right, let's go this way. Let's go this way. Go. Oh, you stopped, April.
He's selling a variety of
Hold on. Oh, what are you
fresh
doing?
shellfish and other delicacies.
Dock. All right.
He's selling
Go. Well, I'm not trying to click that, dingbat. Go this way. The docks. What do we got here? Alrighty. Oh, stop a little more. There we go. Alrighty. Let's go this way, going to the ship. You take forever to get wherever you're going, right, April Ryan? Alrighty.
Ahoy there, matey!
Pardon?
Isn't that how you sailors greet each other?
No.
What do you say then?
Usually, hello. And if it's sunny, nice day for it. We might even try a how are you today then, if we're feeling adventurous. But never, ever, ahoy.
This is valuable information.
Aye, matey, that it be.
Why aren't you out at sea? Thanks for the chat. Why aren't you out
Why
at sea?
aren't you out at sea?
Do you see the sail on that barge over there?
Yes.
Is it flapping?
What?
Is it flapping? Is the sail flapping in the wind?
No.
And why is that then?
Because it's not windy?
Exactly.
Well, can't you just use oars or something?
Oh, what an excellent idea. Now, why didn't we think of that? Of course. Oars! By Jaw's stunted left arm, that's it. Why have we been moored to the dock for a month with our merchandise dropping in value when we could have just rowed our way to Guillen?
Are you being sarcastic?
No.
Sarcastic? Me? What in Jaw's name makes you think that?
How long's it been since the last wind?
Near a month. Ever since that accursed alchemist put some kind of spell on the wind. The Mojal be cursed if I know why. But it's a bloody catastrophe. I've sent some good people of mine up north to deal with him. But not one has returned.
They're all dead.
Now the Areed High Council speak of sending an entire army platoon
I have
to
no
sort
idea.
him out. But I'm afraid that just might piss him off.
Who's this alchemist who casts a spell on the wind?
Who's this alchemist who cast a spell on the wind?
I believe his name is Clax. Roper Clax. Lives in a bloody rock somewhere up north, beyond Riverwood.
Thanks for the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
It's a small ship or boat. I don't know the difference. Is there a difference?
Is there a difference?
Nice day for it.
Not really, no.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, let's... Small pier. Oh, we got this old guy.
Hello,
I'm
old
gonna
man.
talk to this guy.
I got me no treasure, and I got me no map of no buried treasure. I just be an old sailor with no ship, so leave us be.
Why? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Mending nets, of course. What it look like I be doing?
I'm not well versed in maritime customs.
Mar what? Ah, yous mean sea life, do you not? Ah, the smell of the salty sea, the lapping of waves on your ship, the spray of cold water on your face, plump maidens in every part. Aye, I tell yous, I be having stories about the sea.
Care to share some of your maritime stories with me?
Your maritime stories with me?
Yeah, let's hear a story, man.
What? Ah, tales of the sea, right? Sure, sweetie, I be happy to. Now, what stories be I wanted to hear then?
Any tale of your exciting adventures will do. I love adventures.
I be having plenty of tales to tell. There be the tale of me adventures in the Baksheevan Empire, if you'd be interested. It'd be a tale of grand romance, just up your alley, be sure of it.
Sure, sounds like a fine story.
Sure, that sounds like a fine story.
Aye. It be near on 50 years ago that I was a mate on a sturdy old lady called the Three-Legged Whore.
The what?
What do I be saying? She was called the Thrifty Horse, she was. Aye, that be her name. The Whittle What's-It.
Weasel,
You
what's it?
don't remember the ship's name, do you?
Anyways, I be a young mate then, and we be anchored in Monterba, the grand western port of the once glorious Baksheevan Empire. I be having ship leave until the following evening, and it be me first visit to that exotic and dangerous port. So I sets out to have a look around. Now, bear in mind that Monterba be ruled by a mock. Like all large Baksheevan cities. In principle, the mock be having to report to and pay half of all taxes to the emperor in Port Altaban. But with the Baksheevan Empire having all but crumbled into pieces, the provinces do be having the power to do pretty much as they be wanting. And so I sets out on me own that day to explore the city. Now, bear in mind that all the cities of the Southlands. And that be me adventures in the once glorious
She
empire
fell asleep.
of Bakshiva. And that be how I meet me bird. How
My
I
bird,
see
bird.
Bruce and the romance the Mock's daughter. How I be chased from Monterba by the Mock's soldiers, and how I be the first man to walk across the desert of Shangagriel, the wastelands, and how I be getting this awful rash on. Girl, you do not be sleeping, do you?
What? What? Sleeping? No. Just concentrating really hard. Good story, though. Solid material. Ever considered doing a book?
Aye, but the agents in Marcuria be bloodthirsty vampires with no thought but to milk your life's blood.
Oh, so they take an outrageous commission then?
No, they actually be bloodthirsty vampires with a penchant for biting your neck when you ain't be looking.
Huh.
Alrighty. What you got in the chest? Let's see, what did he say?
I'd love to hear some more maritime stories.
Sure, sweetie, I'd be happy to. What story you be wanting to hear now?
Any tale of your exciting adventures will do.
You want more? Damn be me wooden left ankle. I be having a great old tale to tell yous about how I be coming to have me wooden pecker. It all began...
What?
You know what? On second thought, forget about it.
Oh, okay. What do you got in that
What
chest?
have you got in that chest?
What chest?
The one you're sitting on.
Oh, that be no chest, girl. That be me stool. I me stool, carved into the uncanny likeness of a chest.
But what's in it?
No priceless treasure, that be for sure. Nothing at all. It be empty.
No, really, what's in the chest?
No, really. What's in the chest?
Oh, live snakes. Aye, snakes that'll bite your face off before you have time to jump. Better leave them be, then.
I'm still curious about that chest.
I'm still curious about that chest.
Right. I be telling yous. Curse the balance, girl. You never give up, do you? I be having no real treasure in here, like I told ye. But it be where I keep me personal articles and things I be picking up now and then on me travels. And me bed, it's where I be keeping me bed before I be losing him. I be a stupid old man. He be my best friend. I ain't nobody else around to talk to, you see, on account of him being a talking bird.
Oh dear. What happened to your talking bird? There you go.
What happened to your talking bird?
I be cheated out of him. Aye, that cups handler on the marketplace be cheating me in a full game of cups, and I be having to give me bird up to try to win me money back.
And what happened?
He be taking me bird when I be choosing the wrong cup. Aye, my best friend taken from me. Cursed be the balance. I be all lonesome now. The worst part is that me bird is now a prize to be won. A prize in the cups game. Beat the handler thrice and you win a prize of your choice, me poor bird.
What's your bird's name?
Bird.
Oh,
Alright, I better get going.
Ah, yous young'uns be always running around. Everything be so important. He's been having no time to sit down and take a breath. So go. Be not wasting your time here with me.
Alright, let's get out of here. Where am I going? Oh yeah, this way. How do I get out of here? Back to the city. What are you doing? City.
the size of these galleons is truly breathtaking. And there are dozens of them, not to mention a number of smaller vessels.
Alright. Go this way, come on. We must go to... back to the city, and... I think I gotta talk to the maps guy. Not sure. Alright, let's go back in here. Alright, oh, wait, what? The pier, I'll go to the pier now. Alright, let's go back to the market. Market time. Talk to the maps guy. Alrighty. There's gotta be someone we gotta talk to here. No, 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 no. What are you doing? Go back. Let's talk to this guy again.
How about a game of cups today?
Okay,
Okay,
let's
let's
go.
go.
Just place your bet, investment, on the table and the game will begin.
I don't have any. What do we got? Do I use this?
Is that gold? Only valid Arcadian coin in iron and other precious metals allowed at my table, young lady. Take your worthless gold elsewhere.
Gold?
What?
Worthless? Now I have heard everything.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy, folks. See what happens if I put this on there. Okay, that doesn't do nothing.
It's the traditional game of cups in which you stand no chance.
How about a game of cups today?
Is there anything else I can say?
Can you tell me again what I can win?
An antique Domari canter from Guyenne, a superb cast iron replica of Mount Tyranny, a magic walnut from NCL, and this, unique talking bird.
Okay.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Suit yourself, but that attitude will never bring coin to your pocket.
Okay.
It's a cups game. It's a talking bird.
Yes, I'd like to talk to the talking bird.
Talking bird.
Okay. I don't get it.
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes, maps.
Thanks for your help.
Okay. Okay, I don't get this.
Bye.
Maps. Get your fresh maps here. Buy 2, get the second one half price.
It's the maps merchant.
I am so freaking confused.
I've never seen anything like it.
Maps.
I have a couple questions, but it won't let me
Mind if
answer
I ask
anything.
you a couple of
Ask anything.
questions?
Yes, maps.
Thanks for your help.
Maps.
Alright, maybe if I read something in the diary. Bye, huh?
Bye.
Maps. Get your fresh maps here. Buy 2.
Yeah, okay. Let's go to diary. Oh. Thought I had more journal things. Aha. Journaling. Okay. Whatever. No idea what I'm supposed to be doing.
a picture of Charlie, Emma, and me in Florence Park. Marcus took it about a month ago before it got real hot.
I have no idea. I'm so confused right now.
It's a talking bird. I wonder if that's supposed to be anybody in particular, or just any old head. I wonder if that's supposed to be anybody in particular, or just any old head.
I have no idea.
It's a cups game.
Yeah, but how do I...
How about a game of cups?
I am so freaking confused. I already did all this.
Okay, let's go.
Just place your bet, investment, on the table, and the game will begin.
My investment. I don't have anything else to put. It's not gonna let me.
It's a talking bird.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to it.
It's a talking bird.
It's a talking bird. Yes, we know. Alrighty. Figured out what I was supposed to do. I must go talk to Vestrum Tobias again. Because I forgot. I gotta talk to him about whatchamacallit, Brian Westhouse. So let's do it. Here we go.
Excuse me, Vestrum Tobias?
Tobias. Just call me Tobias, please. I require no ceremony from a distinguished guest such as yourself. Did you enjoy the sights?
I don't know. I'm overwhelmed. Walking around out there, seeing with my own two eyes things that can't possibly exist. I kept thinking, it's all a dream. I'll wake up at any moment now and everything will return to normal. But then I realized, I'm still here. It's real. I can touch it. I can smell it. You know what? It doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense here. Magic, alien creatures, parallel worlds. I don't believe in those things. I don't believe in fairy tales.
In your world, in Stark, there is no room for magic. That is, and always has been, the curse of science, the fallibility of logic and order. They leave no room for the imagination. If it does not fit into the narrow perception of the laws of nature that your world adheres to, it's a fairy tale. But then, magic has its downsides too. It's unpredictable. It invites chaos. It puts the balance in peril in a way that science alone never could.
I keep hearing about the balance and about Stark and Arcadia and... This is probably going to sound strange to you, but I'm clueless. I have no idea what this place is or what I'm doing here or... All I know is that something strange is happening in my world, I guess. I had dreams, and the dreams felt so real, and then things started happening in real life too. Things that couldn't happen, and
I think I will begin at the very beginning. I believe that is why you were sent here, to learn, to understand, to see for yourself. Like you said, you cannot believe in this place. Well, you will. After you have learned the truth, you will. Come with me, and I will tell you the story of Earth as your books never have. And when your eyes and ears are open to the truth, perhaps your mind will follow. We can only hope. Come.
Alrighty. Come. Let's go this way.
This is the true story of the balance, as observed by the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance, the Fathers. The Sentinel Minstrom committed this story to the pages of the scriptures and to these temple walls thousands of years ago, so that coming generations could learn and understand their past and their future. The wall paintings we are looking at became known as the murals of the balance, and it is through these images that I will recount our common history to you, April Ryan. The story begins and ends here, with this mural. Ages ago and in ages to come, the earth was one, and magic and science existed side by side in nature and in all people. There was balance, and there was harmony.
You're saying there was just one world then?
One world, one earth. Magic and science in balance with each other, within each and every living creature. The power to make the stars dance and to create life itself was within our grasp. But then, humankind began to exploit this divine power of two, and they saw fit to use it for their own selfish purposes. The balance of the cosmos was in peril. Unless something was done, unless man was humbled and learned to fear the power he wrought over cosmos, the twilight of chaos would fall upon Earth. It had happened before, in distant times and on distant worlds, and it would happen again. And every man, woman, and child of every people and every race would be devoured by the coming apocalypse.
Wow.
We were given a visitation then. The drag kin, having lived among us for untold generations, rose to offer their guidance and assistance in preserving the balance on our world.
Huh. Interesting story.
The Drag? I think I've heard that name before.
Dragkin, Draken, Dragons, whichever name they go by, they remain the eternal servants and custodians of the balance. There were 4 of them here on Earth, and of the 4, one who would found the Order of the Balance, the Sentinel. The first Minstrom were instructed that magic and science would have to be separated before the balance collapsed and brought untold disaster. Earth would have to be split in 2 equal parts. Arcadia and Stark, magic and science, chaos and order. The first Sentinel were counted 13, 6 scientists, 6 magicians, and one who was between, the Dragkin, our mentor, our custodian.
This is like a very cool story.
Both magic and science were needed to perform this most difficult of tasks. To split a world in 2, to create 2 worlds from one.
Wasn't the use of that kind of power dangerous to the balance?
Yes, and so for this purpose, they built a tower to channel their powers and focus them on the divide that they would create. The kin had brought a disc with them, a disc forged in the fire of their world. Placed at the base of the tower, and the epicenter of the divide, the disc and the tower would become one, a conduit for the flow of magic and science. At the appointed hour, the 13 came to the tower, and with them a woman, whose destiny was decided by the purpose to which she had been born. She would be the first guardian, the human protector of the balance, who would stay in the tower for 1,000 years to watch over the 2 worlds, and to ensure that the flows of magic and science were always equal. And so the ritual began. One world was to become 2, separated by the balance, and each world visible to the other only by way of dreams. Who was ushered into which world was not an arbitrary choice, nor one taken lightly. For the magical creatures, the choice was simple. They had to go to Arcadia. Their kind would not survive in Stark. But for others, families were torn apart, lovers separated, and friends lost for all eternity. Encircled by the 12 and the One who would be Guardian, the disk at the base of the tower began to spin faster and faster as more and more power flowed through it, until it was a blur. Darkness enveloped the tower, but the disk glowed brighter and brighter. Reality turned, and in one moment, a new reality had been created and 2 new worlds born. In the tower there was silence. The original disk had disappeared, and in its place was a smaller counterpart, a similar yet different disk. Around and outside the tower, the world looked different. They were now between Stark and Arcadia, between reality and dream. This was the realm of the Balance and of the Guardian, and it would be her home for the next 1,000 years. Who was kin picked up the disc and said, "This disc is a counterpart to the original disc, which has now become this realm, and the key to which has been split and divided in 4. The key is the disc, and the disc is this realm." This mystified the 12, and the one who was kin continued, "Know only this. The Guardian's realm cannot be broken unless the disc is broken. But nor can it be repaired without the disc being repaired. The 4 pieces, that is the key, will be given to the 6 of you who are to be taken to Arcadia for safekeeping. Yet the key will never be complete," he went on, "without the precious stones that adorn each piece. I will keep 1, and my fellow kin the 3 others. Should the day come when this realm must be repaired, or the worlds reunited, and that day will come, you will assemble the disc, and the kin will come together one last time." With that, 6 of the 13 went to Arcadia.
This is a long story.
And 6 to Stark, and the one who would be Guardian ascended to the throne. Witness the mural, where her dreams and hopes, her very soul, were locked away in the disc. In service of the Balance, these traits were nothing but barriers. Through new eyes, the imbalance between the worlds was as clear as the stars themselves to the Guardian, and with one thought, she channeled chaos from Arcadia and logic from Stark into the disc, and redistributed the power wherever it was needed. A new era had begun, the era of the Guardian. After they left the tower, 2 of the Drakkin went to Stark, the other 2 to Arcadia. The 6 who came to each world started what is known as the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. But while in Arcadia the Sentinel thrived, in Stark they did not. In Stark, the memories of magic and the balance could not survive in the face of the new reality of natural laws, of logic, and of science. And soon, very soon, Arcadia became nothing more than legend, a myth, tales of fairies to recount to impressionable children, and stories to frighten and entertain around a fire. And while dreams still brought sights and sounds of Arcadia to those asleep in Stark, they were discounted as mere dreams and nothing more.
So that's it? We forgot about our past and about Arcadia? And that's the way things are? Then what's wrong with that? And why does magic from Arcadia seem to have begun leaking through to Stark?
That is another long story. But I can tell that you are tired of stories, and so I shall be brief. As I told you, while in Arcadia, the Sentinel grew in numbers and in strength. In Stark, while flourishing for a brief time, they were soon diminished and powerless. Some of the Stark Sentinel did not take kindly to this, and they berated the Arcadian Sentinel for their politics and teachings. The Stark Sentinel wanted people to work towards reunification, while their brothers did not. So the inevitable soon came to pass, and the Stark Sentinel parted ways with their Arcadian brothers and named themselves the Vanguard. And while at first their philosophy was not so different from ours, over the years it changed radically.
You talk a lot, man.
The Vanguard wanted the divide torn down, the worlds reunited, and the return to what they called the Glorious Ages, when humankind could control the forces of cosmos. But first they needed their own servant in charge of the balance, their own guardian. Now, every 1,000 years, a new guardian took the place of the old one, because no one can be separated from their souls for any longer than 1,000 years.
1,000 years, it's a long time, man.
Years, a new guardian was born. The balance provided the seed from which a new fruit grew. But now, it has been 200 years since the previous guardian, the 12th guardian, was to be replaced. Every new child born to the balance has been taken away by the Vanguard, to be studied in an attempt to control them. In every instance so far, they have failed. But the 12th guardian could wait no longer. Only a short time ago, the disk in the tower shattered, and the guardian left his throne. The balance is now untended, and we have yet to find a new guardian. Unless we do so, the Vanguard may get their chance. And
Very
they may
interesting.
be able to place their own puppet on the throne to rule the balance according to their principles. And this we cannot allow. It will mean the end of Stark and Arcadia, and the dawn of an era of chaos. Now do you see?
I understand the history. I can even accept it. But I don't understand why I'm here and what Cortez wants with me.
The balance is in peril, April. The Guardian has abandoned his tower. He has disappeared, and there is no one to take his place. He must be reinstated to protect the balance until a new Guardian may be found.
And what can I do? I'm nobody. I've just been having a lot of bad dreams.
You are a strong shifter. I have not seen your like in my lifetime.
A shifter?
Someone capable of opening doors between worlds. A shift. A portal between the realms of Stark and Arcadia.
Are you kidding? I didn't do anything. Cortez was the one who opened the shift, and he just waved his hands around in the air. I don't think I'd be capable of opening a portal even if I had a magic wand.
Only a shifter's own power can allow her to travel. No one else can do this for her. Cortez only channeled your power to aid you. He would not be able to step through the shift himself.
Even if that's true, I don't have any control over my talent.
Not yet. But in time you will. How else do you intend to travel back to your world?
God, I hadn't even thought about that yet. Can't you help me?
I'm afraid not. Even if I could shift, I would not be able to channel through you like Cortez did.
So, I'm on my own?
If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. But aside from that...
Alrighty.
Yes. Yes, you are.
That's not...
We gotta look for what's his name.
No, it has been unseasonably warm. If you don't mind, I will return to my studies now. Thank you for listening to an old man and his long stories.
No, thank you. It's starting to make a little bit of sense now.
That is good news. Come see me again if you have any more questions.
Alrighty. Now that that long ass story is done, we have to go talk to him again, I think. Alright. Let's go.
Excuse me.
Yes. There we go. Brian Westhouse.
Do you know a man named Brian Westhouse?
Westhouse? That old goat? Yes, unfortunately. What would you with him?
I need to find him.
I do not know where he lives. I hear somewhere on the outskirts of the city by the sea, but I cannot tell you any more than that.
Alright.
Who'd know about Westhouse?
His whereabouts? I do not understand what you would with him. He is rude, uncultured, and ignorant.
Cortez told me to look him up.
Well, I do not know where he lives or frequents, but someone at the market may. He trades merchandise there, and I think he collects maps of the Northlands.
Alright. Alright, let's get out of here. I'll see you
I'll
later.
See you later.
You will? If you say so, then it must be true.
Alright, let's get out of here. Go back to the map merchant now that I have that all sorted out. That was a long freaking story. Back here to the stalls. Alrighty. Come on. Go over here.
Maps!
Looking for Brian Westhouse.
I'm looking for Brian Westhouse.
Briar west of house? It's not on any of my maps, and I've never heard of it. Maps!
It's a man, not a place. Mr. Brian Westhouse.
I would most certainly remember a name as queer as that, and I don't. Get your maps while they're fresh.
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes, maps!
Thanks for your help.
What? What?
Maps!
Okay.
Bye.
Maps! Get your fresh maps here. Buy 2, get the second one half price.
Okay. Let's talk to this guy again.
How about a game of cups today?
We don't have any money.
Can you tell me again what I can win?
An antique Domari canter from Gien, a superb cast.
Alright, I already heard this. How do I play?
You put your coin down and remember.
Alright.
Sorry, but I'm broke.
I'm broke.
May the balance bring coin to you.
Alright. I didn't even scroll
How
down.
about a game of cups?
No. Oh. Nope, nothing.
But
Suit your.
What am I doing wrong?
Maps!
Bye.
bye.
Makes no
Maps.
sense.
Get your fresh maps here. Buy 2, get the second one half price.
Oh yeah, I think I have to go to the back over to the whatchamacallit now. City gates. And talk back after the other guy asked him. I don't know, I'm so confused right now.
How are you today then?
Like you care.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, that was pointless. Alrighty. Well, talk to this guy again, I guess.
Hello again, old man.
Probably useless.
Eh? It be you.
It's a bee-hoo. What about me? Oh, hurry up. Hurry up. Talk to me. Okay, he
See you
didn't
later.
say
If I'm
anything
not-
different. Alrighty. I am so confuzzled. Hmm. Alrighty. And back to the city gates. I am confused. Confused, everybody.
I'm not in the market for an instrument. of this
Okay, we don't need no
particular-
instrument.
Still, good to know where to get one in case of musical immersion. Stout guardians of the city.
Alrighty, let's do it. I don't know what I'm doing, but let's do it. City gates, pier. Back to the marketplace, I guess. Come on. Let's go.
Maps.
Get your maps. I
Mind
ask
if
you
I
a
ask
couple
of
questions.
questions?
Yes, maps.
Thanks for your help.
Maps.
Really?
Bye.
Maps. Get your fresh maps in.
Get your fresh maps. Okay.
Kind of unsettling to be so aware of myself all the time.
Okay.
It's the maps merchant.
Yeah, I know.
It's a talking bird.
I know it's a talking bird. What do I do? Alrighty. I think I have to go talk to Vestrum Tobias again. I didn't talk to him enough. You'd think I talked to him enough by now. There we go.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Who did you say I should see about West House?
The map merchant at the market may know. There is one thing I must tell you, however. Few would know Westhouse by his real
Okay.
name.
There we go.
In the city, he is known as the Rolling Man because of his strange two-wheeled vehicle. A most dreadful and dangerous contraption if I ever saw one.
A bicycle?
Perhaps. It has a grotesque appearance, much like the Westhouse himself.
All right. All right. I think I got it now.
You keep telling.
Okay. Get out of here. Now I believe I should get to it. Come on. Let's go. Now I should be able to get it. Get the map.
Maps.
Get your maps. All right. The Rolling
Can you tell me
Man.
where the Rolling Man lives?
Maybe, maybe not. Why?
Because I need to find him.
Sorry, guild rules. I'm not allowed to divulge any personal information about my customers. Maps.
Anyway, really need to know where he lives.
I really need to know where the Rolling Man lives.
Sorry, can't do.
Please? Pretty please.
No, young lady. Don't give me that doe-eyed look. Don't. Blasted be the balance. You're giving me that doe-eyed look, aren't you? I still can't tell you, though. I got maps.
Please tell me where the Rolling Man lives.
No, can't do, miss. I can't divulge personal information about my customers.
There we go. There's the guy I'm waiting for. The delivery boy, so I can take his job.
You're late again. And you know what else? You're fired. Give me back the delivery list and get your sorry blue skin elsewhere. Hired hell. Bah! Never hire a Dolmari to do a human job.
What are you gonna do now without a delivery boy?
That's right, buddy. What are you gonna do now?
Hire a new one, of course. Blasted be the balance. That means I'll have to pay the damn fee to the Guild of Merchants. Damnation.
Damnation. Maybe I could help you out.
Maybe I could help you out.
You? How?
I'm quick, honest, and reliable, and I've got a lot of experience in the service industry.
Perhaps a female errand boy could work if the Guild of Merchants don't find out.
I won't tell them if you don't.
Mind the pay's not much, only a single errand per delivery, plus whatever tip the customer may see fit to give you.
I'll take the job if you want me.
I'll take the job, if you want me.
Agreed. Maybe you'll even bring in some new business. Here's the delivery list for today and your first map. It's for the captain of the White Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Nebeve, I
Here
think
we
his
go.
name is. You'll find him in the harbor.
Yeah, buddy. Got it, got
Remember
it.
to have the customer sign the delivery list. The guild are sticklers for protocol. No signature, no money, no new jobs.
Bye now.
Maps, fresh, detailed, life-saving maps.
Alright, let's go. Let us go. We go back this way. Back to the city gates. And then we got to go to the where the ships are on the docks. Yeah, the docks pier. Alrighty, let's get this Japanese map. Wait, what? Hold on, what is going on here? Delivery list first? What am I supposed to do? What? Why isn't it letting me do it?
It's a map of the Sea of Songs. I was told to deliver it to Captain Horatio Nebeve.
Okay. Okay.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
Is this the White Dragon?
That's what the big white letters on the prow spell out. What do you think?
I'm looking for the captain. Is he around?
What would you with the captain of the White Dragon?
I have a delivery for him, a map from the map merchant at the Temple Market.
Aye. I be Captain Horatio Nebeve of the White Dragon, fastest vessel there ever was. Hand the map over, girl. With Jarl's blessing, the wind will return soon, and I can leave this accursed harbor for sunnier shores.
Alrighty. Darn it. There we go.
Thank you. There's an errand for your trouble.
Nice. Okay, okay. And then I gotta get him to sign this thing.
Sign this, please.
What is it?
I need your signature to confirm that you've received the map.
Map? What map?
The one I just gave you.
Oh, that one. Sorry, I never put my signature on a piece of paper.
What?
Why not?
Brings bad luck to give a piece of yourself in that manner. A signature has untold powers. It's part of your soul. I can't sign away my soul.
Who told you that signing a slip of paper is bad for your soul?
I'm from Gien, and we're a spiritual people. Our souls are in balance with our bodies, and the great Mojal has taught us not to endanger this balance. Signing my name, giving a piece of myself in that manner, breeds corruption and imbalance within. And it pisses the Mojal off no end.
And that's why you choose to make my life difficult?
Hey, blame organized religion.
You can't write, can you?
Pardon?
That's what this is all about. You can't write.
So what? So what if I can't write? So what if I was born at sea and never spent more than a month ashore ever since? I still won't sign your accursed paper, by Jal.
Look, all you have to do is sign an X next to your name on the list.
You can't trick the great Mojal. The Mojal's untrickable.
That's not trickery. It's legally binding.
I said no.
Alright, is there anything I can do to
Is
get
there
you to sign?
anything I can do to get you to sign?
No. Well, yes. But no.
Look, Captain, I'm desperate here. I really, really need some kind of signature.
Well, there's always music.
What's music got to do with you signing my list?
Nothing. But it distracts the Mojal.
What are you talking about? Why would you need to distract the Mojal?
I can't sign when there's a chance the Mojal is watching. Music distracts the Mojal. Ergo, I can sign.
But doesn't that mean the Mojal is always distracted? I mean, there's always music somewhere in the world.
The Mojal has an eye and an ear for every acolyte. And straying from the path can bring great wrath upon us.
Granted, I know very little of the Mojal. But seriously, maybe you should look into alternative religions?
Blasphemy! Besides, I only have to visit the temple once every 2 years, and the membership fees are quite reasonable.
So, if I play some music, you'll sign?
Aye. I'll give you that much.
I'll be back.
I don't doubt it for a second.
Alrighty, let's go. How do I get out of here? Oh, there it is. Let's go. I had to go to the city gates and go to that music stall. The one that sells the music instruments. Alright, go here. There we go.
What's your, most affordable instrument? That's cute. The flute, right? And how much for the flute? I'm guessing that's 1 Aaron?
Oh, okay. Grab it. There we go.
Flute. That's 1 Aaron, isn't it?
All right. Did I get it? Oh, not yet.
As luck would have it, I actually
Got
know
it.
how to play a flute. Not very well, but I'm sure the Mojal won't mind.
Alright, let's go. Alrighty, ducks. Let's go, Folkaroonies, to the docks. To the docks, everybody. We're gonna get us a paper signed. Alright. Alright.
I'm ready to play some music if you're ready to sign.
Aye, go on, but don't stop until I'm done signing, or the Mojaw will surely wreak vengeance on us both. Done.
Alright.
There you go. And don't ever ask me to sign anything ever again.
Yes, sir.
I can pretty much guarantee you that.
Let's go back to the city. Get out of here. Come on. Go faster, April. Alrighty. Go back to the gates. Go, go, go. There we go. Go back here. Go back here. And then give him the paper. Give it back to him. Go. Perfect.
Right. Your next assignment is a map of Shangagriel to the Rolling Man. Hold on. Did you not ask me about him earlier today?
No, that wasn't me. That was somebody else.
You're a liar.
Sworn. Well, no matter. Do you know how to get to the Rolling Man's house?
I forget.
Let me explain then. Now, pay attention because this is complicated. He has chosen to live in the most inaccessible place in the city, but I guess he has his reasons. First, you head west off the marketplace on Oak until you get to a tiny little apothecary, Mrs. Cassop's Herbs and Oils, where you turn north on South Street. Confusing that, for about 4 minutes of brisk walking. That's when you see a large grove of trees. It's a memorial to those who died in the last war with the tyrant back the balance knows when. Can't see why they choose to remind us of that, where you'll turn left.
That's
I
west?
believe it's way over here.
No, left. That'll take you back south, but onto North Street instead. And that keeps you out of the Dalmari neighborhood. Down that way, nasty, nasty neighborhoods. Keep walking south for about, or was that north? Wait, north on South Street, south on North Street, or the other way around. Anyway, find the Rose Bridge off Iread Avenue and...
There's a river?
No, just a bridge. The river disappeared 500 years ago. No one knows what happened to it. After you've crossed the bridge, you'll be on the western slopes of Marcuria.
And that's where West House... I mean, the Rolling Man lives.
No, far from it, but you need to pass through that part of Marcuria to get to the Rolling Man. Keep south and watch out for the livestock. They're likely to attack in that part of town. Eventually you'll get to a large circular square. That's where they used to hold executions back when the city was civilized.
You call murder civilized?
Better than locking people up for years, as any level-headed person would tell you. Our freedom cannot be curtailed. Real men choose the honor of death to the shame of incarceration.
Yeah, sure you do.
Circle around the square and head down Tandak for half a mile. Or should that be Parrot Lane? Yes, Parrot
Oh my
Lane.
goodness.
Head west on Parrot Lane for half a mile. Then turn right at the Maiden's Honor Tavern.
North again?
No, west. Parrot Lane has a few twists and turns. Anyway, you should now be able to see the Ivory Tower.
Is it a big tower?
No, only about 5 feet tall, but it's ivory, straight from the coast of the Southlands, bravely cut from the drooling jaws of the gruesome Kandar.
Big creature, 4 legs, large ears, long snout, sort of grayish in color?
Yes, the horror of the Southlands. Many a brave hunter has fallen victim to its ravaging hunger.
Good grief. Okay, then what?
Pass by the tower to the edge of the cliff and look
Oh
down.
my goodness.
The rolling man has built his home on the cliffside. It's a wonder he's not been washed away by the storms.
I hope I got all that. Basically, go west until I hit the edge, right?
Yes, that would be correct.
There we go. We found her. Alright, come on. Alrighty.
It's a talking bird.
I don't care about the talking burger. Go away. I gotta go this way. Then I gotta go back this way. Alrighty. Now we go here. And I believe this is right where I'm going to end this video tonight. I hope you all enjoyed watching this, even though I ran around in circles a bunch of times, but whatever. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe if you are watching this on Facebook. If you are watching this, or if you are watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you're watching this on Facebook, like and follow my page. I would really appreciate it. I hope you all have a great night, and peace out.